But there's another big show happening out at the Youngstown Playhouse that we're going to share with you right now. Joining me in the studio is Todd Maki, who's the conductor of this amazing orchestra he's put together. Todd, hey, welcome to the studio, man.
Thanks. Good morning. Welcome.
All right, so you're putting on Oklahoma, which is a great Broadway show. I think that's the one that really brought Broadway back, isn't it?
It is.
And Broadway, Oklahoma just took over the world when it came out. I don't know when it was, in the 60s maybe? 50s?
Yeah, I don't know the exact.
Somewhere around there. So you're bringing Oklahoma to the Youngstown Playhouse this weekend and next weekend.
That's right.
All right, so first of all, Tyler Stouffer, I believe, is the director of the play of the show, but you are the conductor. And what a story, because not too often do you get a giant orchestra together for shows. Tell me about what you've got.
Well, the idea was, it was Tyler's idea, if I understand correctly, to have a full orchestra at the Playhouse for this thing, which I don't believe has happened for several decades.
Wow.
I think the last time that they did it was maybe in the early 80s or something like that.
How many pieces do you have this year for the show?
Piece of music or?
Musicians.
25-piece.
25-piece orchestra put together. So how do you get a 25-piece orchestra? Because it's not like the orchestra is there and then they just perform all over the area, right?
That's correct. Well, Youngstown, it's a very diverse place with musicians, and I work occupationally as a composer, and I've gotten to know a lot of them through the past decade or 12 years or so, like that. With different projects that I've done. So I've developed a lot of relational equity with the musicians in the area, and have done a lot of different projects. And I just gave them honestly, I just gave them all a call and just said, listen, now it wasn't that informal. We did have a bit of a structure to it and what we were looking for.
Well, you needed X number of violinists, X number of this and all of that, and you put it all together, and you ended up with a 25-piece orchestra all come together, and that's got to be expensive.
It is. All of the players really are putting their heart into this show, and there's a sense of mission though attached to this. And really, even during rehearsal, it was electric.
How much rehearsal time does it take to put together an orchestra? It's not been together.
More than what we have. Okay. I'll put it that way. True
confessions on the next morning show. I get it.
100%. We had, true story, we had one main day of rehearsal prep this past Saturday from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m., then from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Okay, but there's a sense of camaraderie, is there not?
Oh, 1,000%.
I mean, when everybody gets together and it becomes magic when it comes together, right?
That is the entire reason why I agreed to do this, was for the camaraderie. Honestly, plain and simple, with the musicians, with the cast, with the crew. And they, honestly, the last time I was in the Playhouse was when I was a kid. We had a field trip down there and we watched whatever. And I haven't been down there since. And when they told me that, I was like, is it even still open? I didn't know that they were.
My
God.
What I
mean? I haven't been down there for so long, and I've driven past it on Glenwood, Well,
they're doing a lot. So much is going on, and the history of it, it's awesome. So, all right, so it is Oklahoma. If you want to see the musical that really brought musicals back to Broadway, and then Oklahoma, of course, toured the country forever and ever. And here it is again. It's at the Youngstown Playhouse this weekend and next. And you're telling me ticket sales are hot.
We are running out very quickly.
All right. So if you're interested in going to the show, probably contact the Youngstown Playhouse. Go up there. Can you buy tickets online?
You can. YoungstownPlayhouse.org.
Okay.
All the info is right there. You can get your tickets, and it's pretty simple.
Nice. And I think you can call whatever and ask any questions and what have you, but get down there. So there's 3 shows a weekend?
Correct.
Friday, Saturday, and then a Sunday matinee.
2:30.
Matinee at 2:30. So you pumped? You excited? Are you going to break a leg on Friday night?
1,000%. We honestly were ready to go. We had a very good run through last night. And
nice.
Everything is facing the right. I'm honestly just blown away by how well it's going.
Well, I think if anyone has ever been in a show and you're in the backstage and you're a part of it, there's all that butterflies and all that, oh my gosh, you're going to pull it together. But if you have a dress rehearsal that is like, wow, then you're just waiting for that Friday night because you want to do your best.
100%.
Nice.
100%.
All right, so if you want to see a great show this week, what a great Mother's Day weekend gift.
Yeah.
I would think. So if there's still some tickets left, contact the youngstownplayhouse.org. Go to that website and go do that and get the show. And then if you miss it this weekend, I'm assuming there's probably a few more tickets for next weekend.
They're going quick.
Are they?
They actually, from what I understand, they broke a box office record with this.
Really?
Yeah, like they're flying. If I could have been mistaken, I heard talk about adding another weekend. I haven't heard anything more about that. I don't know that that's going to happen.
Okay. Little insight. Is the corn as high as an elephant's eye? Is it really?
It is. It is as high as an elephant's eye, and it is a beautiful morning with that. What a beautiful morning.
But it is a spectacle, isn't it? It really does show the Oklahoma, basically, in the cornfield, the elephant's eye, and all that fun stuff. But yes, that was forced on me when I was in high school. I had to do the show, so I get that. But wow. So anyways, thank you so much for coming in and sharing this. I can't wait for the show. And folks, if you go, call me and tell me what it was like and how it was for you. And again, we're talking with the conductor. Todd, how'd they find you?
I was recommended by. I do a lot of conducting in the area, and I also run an organization called the Legacy Scoring Orchestra. We record a lot of music for soundtracks and television. It's right here in Youngstown.
Nice.
So and a lot of that is at Standby Auditorium. And they recommended me to this. I do a lot of kind of different putting groups together.
Yeah.
A lot of things that are a little outside.
So it works perfect. It's a great corroboration. Maybe
100%.
So you're planning on maybe others, or is that too early to talk about? Maybe
other shows?
Yeah.
There's already I can't go into too much detail, but it sounds like there's something exciting.
Well, if they're breaking box office records with Oklahoma,
right.
I can imagine what's going through their minds going, what can we do next, huh?
Right.
Nice. Okay, I'll see you at Cabaret. It'll be fun.
That's perfect. Sounds good.
All right, thank you so much for joining us here this morning.
With the songs you love from the 80s